Hey Taurus peeps, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. Hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. This is going to be a love reading for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you for stopping by, joining me on this weekly reading. It's going to be a love reading. I don't know if I said that already. I'm using a couple different decks today. Seeing how your energy is, your person's energy, energy of the relationship, outside influences, the advice and the outcome. I'm shuffling and doing everything in front of the camera so you guys know. Energies come out. Let's see what's popping. What's the energy of the Taurus currently with their person? Who they're thinking about, who they're messing with, things are complicated, whatever the case may be. For this incoming week, how do they feel about their partner? Taurus. Ace of Swords. The Queen of Swords, I'm sorry. I lied. You're done with the bullshit. You want to put your foot down in situations. Feeling as though you're gonna have, you want to cut something off. You want to have this. The Queen of Swords has a really strong energy, and she could be quite. What's another word instead of bitch? she's bitch. She's a bitch, but then again, her energy is more of like, listen, I'm about to put my foot down. It is what it is. I want to cut through any confusion. I want to make sure that things are done my way. And it is what it is. If you don't like it, then get out of my face. Doesn't necessarily have to be a queen as far as the energy, but it is a female energy. How's your partner? How's their partner feeling currently in the relationship, or how's this person feeling? So this is the Six of Swords in reverse. They might be feeling as though a lot is on their shoulders. You know, they're carrying some type of baggage. They don't want to move on, but then again, they've been thinking about it. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. The energy of the relationship currently. What's going on with... Okay. This is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands in reverse. The energy of the relationship. There's a breakdown in communication, and you guys are not talking about things clearly and decisively. Definitely a lack of communication. Could be some competition going on, some type of struggle, pent-up energy, very petty arguments. What's the outside influences? Ace of Cups in reverse. Blocked or repressed emotions. You guys are not really communicating the way that you need to, and there's definitely a blockage. What's the advice for Taurus and their person? Judgment. Don't be quick to judge one another. Needing a fresh start. It's a rebirth here, definitely. The outcome when it comes to Taurus and their person. Letting go. In this Judgment card, the devil is here. Alright. So the advice here is, you know, letting go of any ignorance that is going on between you and your person. Manipulation, the physical abuse. Maybe there's some type of temptation. The advice is moving past that energy. I'll clarify these even more with the Lenormand deck. But what's the outcome between Taurus and their person? Page of Cups. So offering each other, you know, that love, something fresh. Very, very fucking cute ass card. It has a little. But I see the Page of Cups. you know, offering that love to one another, and coming to an agreement that something new needs to start. But you might be in a position where you're you know, you're feeling some type of way right now. Clarify the Queen of Cups for me, please. Messages back and forth. You're trying to communicate, talking back and forth. It could be some type of correspondence with the letter being here. You feel as though something is going on. Something's going to transition. There's some news. There's a blockage. You feel as though there's a blockage in communication. Please clarify the Six of Swords for their person. Money could be an issue. They're feeling as though they're carrying a lot of baggage, but they're like also have an energy of like, there's not a really a reason to be arguing or going back and forth about something. They're nervous about something as well. Clarify the Four of Wands, the lack of communication. Lack of communication within the household. And lack of communication with like a father figure perhaps. Maybe you have kids with this person. I feel like this father figure feels, you know, if you're messing with somebody, they're carrying a lot of baggage. They're carrying a lot of, they feel as though whatever is going on between you and them is not something that, like, it shouldn't be, it's something petty. You know what I mean? And the energy of the relationship, there's a lack of communication between you and this person within the household, and the stability. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse with the outside influences. Somebody definitely has the Five, which is the tree. Family could be a issue. Outside influences. So on both parties, there could be an issue in reference to family and lineage. Repetitive, like bad behaviors, whether it be on your part or their part. The emotions are out of control right now. All right, and they're being blocked. Something that probably affected you from quite some time. The advice. Clarify the Judgment, please. Letting go of those burdens, letting go of oppressed feelings that you may be holding something down, like holding it within. Either you or your partner is holding something that is super, super heavy, right? And you know, someone may be taking a lot of responsibility when it comes to this relationship, and we need to not be quick to judge. And there needs to be definitely a transformation out of this oppression that you may be having. All right, needing to get some advice from someone that you needing to listen to each other and listen to the advice and the certain steps that you guys need to clarify. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. You might be dealing with someone that could be a little bit manipulative, but at the end of the day, I think this is an energy where we have the Page of Cups. Something can be starting over, but there's going to be... You need to be smart about the way that you move. You feel as though there's some dishonesty and falseness when it comes to a relationship, and what they're offering you is not fully like the full cup, right? There's gonna be some. Why is the box here? Why is the box here? Are you kidding me? Alright, so this is very confusing, but we got this. Page of Cups. It's offering the cup of love, right? It's not like the full mumbo jumbo, and I think you're going to be, at the end of the day, the outcome is, you know, being careful about what people offer you, and if it's, you know, the pure thing. Espera un momentito, because we've got to clarify with the energy oracle cards from Sandra Ann Taylor. Alright, let's go through this again. What is Sagittarius? You might be messing up because I keep saying it. But Taurus, how they feeling? Wanting to put their foot down. They're being very patient. You're being very patient when it comes to the situation. But you're also trying to put your foot down when reference to when you're trying to communicate. It's going to take time for certain things to get cleared up. You have to be patient. Your energy is about patience, right? Patience about the communication that's happening between you, but you're also trying to have this really strong energy towards this person. Clarify the energy of this person. Carrying baggage. Alright. Carrying baggage. They're like, we shouldn't be arguing about certain shit that has no meaning. I'm trying to figure out a plan, and figuring out a plan has to deal with the world here. When the world shows up, it's about wanting a desirable outcome and either moving, migrating, or traveling some type of way. Maybe they're trying to figure out a plan. If you guys share a home together, they're trying to devise a plan when it comes to moving. And they might be looking at their finances when it comes to that. Do I want to carry this baggage? What should I do? I do want desirable outcomes, but then again, I have to have a plan B when it comes to situations. Like, they're trying to be smart about how they move. And move doesn't necessarily have to mean like, yo, I'm out. Move can be transition within themselves. Please clarify the energy of the relationship. There's definitely a fucking love between you two. You guys love each other. There's a loving family here, but something is missing. There's a lot of arguments between you two about petty shit, dumb shit. There's definitely a huge breakdown in communication when it comes to you and this person. With this energy, there's definitely love between you two. The angel of love came out. Clarify the outside influences, please. So outside influence can deal with something involving money. It could be involving the family's money. This could be an unpleasant person who stirs up shit by causing misunderstanding and foggy confusion because they have repressed emotions they're holding back from you. But there might be a concern in reference to money, like they're trying to move past this energy, but something is holding back because of the restrictive energy when it comes to the financial constraints. So this can be the outside influence. It could be in reference to money from someone from the outside and repressed emotions. Clarify the advice with the Judgment and the Cross. So there's definitely some type of advice here where it says, we can't judge each other off our past. and we have to transition into a life-changing status. We need to start from brand new. There's a great opportunity here, but you have to lay down those burdens. You have to, you know, there is something that's unavoidable, and you need to take a look at the full situation and take responsibility. Someone needs to take responsibility for their actions and move past that energy, because there is a temple path here. We have a temple path can also signify that this is something that you signed up before you got onto the earth plane, and you were willing to go through this trouble just to prosper and see yourself at the end of the day, that you are willing to move past these troubled waters, right? There is someone who has passed on that is taking care of you and looking over the situation. But you have to find that energy within yourself, or you or your partner, to get past these burdens and learn how to take responsibility. Let's clarify the outcome, please. Appreciation for one another, gifting each other exactly what you guys want to gift. And it doesn't have to be something physical. It could be just that love for one another, showing appreciation for one another, and being creative about how you are going to present this new love to one another. Be smart about the way that you move. The outcome here is going to be appreciation, love, big luck between you two, that big love that you wanted, and being smart. So this energy, this undercover energy that usually is a bad energy, this is more, it turned into something positive. It softened it up with the rest of the cards, where now we're letting go of those masks that we used to wear, and now we're gonna jump into something new. But the advice here is to let that shit go and learn, and to start something fresh. Like, you can't bring something from back in the day and hold on to something so harshly. You have to take responsibility for your actions. They have to take responsibility for their actions, whether or not whoever's, you know, stirring up the fucking pot. You feel me? Let's see. I got these new cards. These are bomb as fuck. These are from, sorry if I'm cussing, but whatever, I'm an adult. These are the Mystic Moon Twin Flame messages. What would Taurus say to their partner if they could, you know, communicate the way they need to communicate? Okay, espera un momentito. Oh, wow. It fell on the floor. Espera. My mind and heart always comes back to you. You definitely have this really strong connection with this person, and you want to work shit out, and you're trying to be patient, but also you're like wanting to put your foot down about a situation, and you're trying to be patient, you're trying to communicate, but you also have this like really rough exterior or rough intention on moving towards there's some type of really harsh energy, and you're trying to put your fucking foot down in a situation where your partner's here is like, yo, I got a lot on me. I don't know. I'm trying to figure shit out. I'm trying to get a strategy. I want to move forward. I'm trying to have a good outcome and happiness. I know that there's these life cycles that we have to go through. What would their partner say to Taurus? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. They're feeling some type of way. I can't ignore the signs that I'm receiving any longer. So they're definitely feeling some type of way about the situation, right? They're carrying a lot, and they're contemplating on shit. What other messages do we have in reference to the relationship? You are an angel. Dude. Espera un momentito. So when I asked the question, it was in reference to the relationship. Right here, the energy of the relationship. There's definitely a lack of communication here within the partnership, within the home, within the family. And there's an angel of love. You're an angel. I can't with my life. My angels are acting up. Thank you so much, Spirit. You're an angel. But there's definitely a heavy energy that comes between you two. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. There's something they're holding back on saying, and they don't know how to say it. Please give me advice. You inspire me. That's beautiful. You inspire me to do better. You inspire me to move in a different type of way. And therefore, that's why I'm trying to figure out a strategy here. I might act a certain way. I might be holding on a lot of things, but you are an angel. And when I see you, when I feel you, when I want to work on something, but you need to learn how to take responsibility for your actions as well. Maybe blowing off the handle off of some stupid shit. Maybe taking things to heart where they don't need to. Whoever energy this is quite heavy, and somebody is trying to work towards something. They're trying to figure out how can we get past this energy. I'm trying to be smart. I want to show my appreciation for you. But it's heavy. I miss you regardless of how things seem. They love you. But there's definitely a situation that you guys have to clear up. And this is something that you have to clear up between you two. I don't see that anybody else should get in the mix. They love you. They do want to fix things. Take responsibility for things that have happened. Stop judging. Stop jumping, down someone's throat. There's definitely a call to rebirth a situation. It's a karmic situation. Something that you did have to do, but it's manageable. Okay? And just let's pull 3 romance angel cards in reference to the situation. I mean, overall, I think you're trying to, put your foot down when it comes to this situation, and you're trying to have this really rough exterior. Nah, homie. I'm trying to put, I love you a lot. And I have these really deep feelings for you. I'm trying to be patient when it comes to this situation, but you also have to understand my part of it, right? I'm trying to communicate with you. You have a lack of communication when it comes to us. We have love between us. We want to fix things. But how can we do that? Letting go, letting down the burdens, inspiring one another, knowing that the situations that you've been through are for a reason. Romance angels, what do we have for our Taurus and their person? Romance angels. Así como bailando. You gotta keep dancing with you and your person. Pay attention to the red flags. So, so there is something, and it could be on either part, right? Because your partner is like, I can't ignore the signs that I'm receiving any longer. So there's something that's alerting them to pay attention. Maybe it could be your actions. Maybe it could be the way that you talk to one another. Maybe it's the way that they feel inside. There is love between you two, but then again, there's something that needs to be paid attention to. Is there a problem with financial constraints, repressed emotions, the family getting in the way, or something? And when I say family, it could be like some type of mother getting in the way, some type of this can signify depression. The como se dice, the tree card. Me cago en nada. I can't seem to find. There's definitely repressed emotions about not being able to talk about something, right? And they're holding back. Is there something in regards to work, perhaps? Something that comes with work, financial matters, family. The signs are cautioning you. You have to be smart about the way that you move. You guys need to have more fun with one another. All right? And that's flirting with one another. You'll go back to that shit where, back in the day, when you first met this person, and you guys want to, like, you guys just messaging back and forth and playing those cute little games. Yo, go to the bathroom, take a picture of panties. I don't know. You got to do something fun. You have to flirt with one another. Get that lighthearted energy back into the relationship and start fresh. Start brand new, yo. Let go of anything that has been holding you guys back. And having those heart-to-heart conversations, because definitely somebody's not speaking their mind. Somebody's holding back. Listen to one another and actually talk and communicate. Not yelling, not nothing. Because there is something that your person is holding and you need to talk to them. What is bothering you? How can we move forward? How can we make this tragedy happen? Because at the end of the day, we're going to start brand new. I see you as my angel. I love you. And I'm getting goosebumps, people. And I wish the camera could pick it up. But listen, there is strong energy between you two. And there's a lot of things that you guys need to just let go of and move forward towards something brand new and beautiful. All right? They love you. They miss you. If you're apart from this person, they want to offer you this something beautiful. All right? And they want harmony within the relationship, and starting fresh and brand new is a good idea. All right? Having appreciation for one another. You setting boundaries. You setting certain things a certain way because of the fact that maybe there's something que no cuadra, like something's not adding up, and you want to clarify things. And that's where that heart-to-heart conversation happens. But you also have to pay attention to any red flags. Like you're feeling, this can also feel that you're feeling some type of way, and I see you from a mile away. But is it actually true what you're feeling? Is it a perception that you may have? Is it really that deep? In other words, are you really seeing something that's happening, or is it a perception? We can see things in a different type of light, when in actuality, it could be totally something different. So make sure to take a step back when you want to jump down someone's throat, or either your partner is like taking a step back and looking at things as a whole. Do I know all the facts? Is it true? How can I work on this? How can we clear it up? Is it worth even fighting for? Having those heart-to-heart conversations is most important within this relationship. I love you, Taurus, with all my heart. I hope you got some clarification, and we'll talk next week.